What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. You know, actually, I think this is one of my favorite background music, by the way. I don't know, random thought. Anyways, we got Jermell Charlo, somebody that we haven't really spoke on since his fight against Canelo Alvarez. Jermell Charlo's gone a little quiet since that, but rightfully so. With that type of performance, I mean, you know, not much is really to be said, right? But Jermell Charlo, in this situation, we have Jermell Charlo. He is actually intercepting, intervening, interrupting, whatever inner you want to put in there, Terence Crawford's chances of becoming a WBA champion at 154 pounds, all right? Now, you guys know how to do it. Don't worry, I know what you're thinking. Like, what, man? No, man. What, man? No, man. I did the research. You just sit back and listen. I got it from here, all right? Shout out to Boxing News 24. It says, Jermell Charlo throws wrench into Crawford Mundramov plans. So, Mundramov, that's the guy who holds the WBA title at 150. All right, it says Jermell Charlo. Did I say Jermell Charlo? If I said Jermell Charlo, I meant to say Jermell Charlo. But anyways, Jermell Charlo has reportedly activated his WBA junior middleweight champion at reset spot to be the next opponent for the new 154 champ, Israel Madrimov, cutting off any chances of him defending his belt against Terence Crawford on August 3rd. Dan Raphael reports that Jermell Charlo, who has the record of 35-2 with 19 knockouts, has involved his WBA 154 champion at recess to force a fight against Madrimov, who has the record of 10-0 with 7 knockouts. This move by the 33-year-old Jermell Charlo blocks His Excellency's Turkey Alishay's reported plans to schedule a fight between Crawford and Madrimov. If I know I'm saying the name wrong, but whatever, for August 3rd in Los Angeles. Some fans see this move by Jermell as a way for PBC to block Crawford from fighting Madrimov or retaliate against Crawford for beating Errol Spence. I mean, either way it goes, it doesn't matter. I mean, eventually one of them is going to have to fight Terence Crawford. But anyways, lowering Crawford, one possibility is that the PBC feels that if Jermell beats Madrimov, it gives him a valuable pawn to lure Crawford into fighting him. Right now, Crawford is not interested in fighting Jermell after watching his poor performance against his loss to Canelo Alvarez. I mean, can you really blame Terence Crawford? I can't. Anyways, after Jermell's lack of effort to win, Crawford lost interest in fighting him. But if Jermell can beat Madrimov to capture his WBA 154-pound title, he'll have something to lure Crawford in for sure. Now, the question is, will Alishay be willing to invest massive money in a fight between Charlo and Madrimov on the same date? I mean, on the same August 3rd date. I would. That sounds nice, but I doubt PBC would even allow that, man. Given that Jermell was soundly beaten by undisputed super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez in his last fight in September 2023, it might not be worth investing money in a fight between Charlo and Madrimov. The problem is that Jermell looked like he didn't even try to win. He was fighting scared and appeared to some fans to be there just for the payday against Canelo. Given that poor non-effort from Jermell, would Alish or His Excellency be willing to pay for a fight involving him and Madrimov? Crawford's uncertain future. It's unclear who Crawford will fight next if Madrimov fight is off the table. If the WBO strips Sebastian Fedora of his 154-pound title, Crawford could fight Josh Kelly for that belt. It's a fight that wouldn't bring a lot of money for Crawford unless His Excellency shows interest. UK fans would like to see Crawford and Kelly fight because Kelly is from the UK. Josh Kelly is from the UK, but not the US fans. In 2021, former Crawford victim David Avanesian knocked out Kelly in the 6th round, so he's already lost to a guy that Crawford virtually beats easily. I mean, there was that glove issue or whatnot, but I mean, you know, nothing came about it. Crawford beat him easily. All right, so let me give you my opinion. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you just heard is the politics in boxing. You were just given a huge example of what politics in boxing is like and what it can do for other people and how it kind of gets in the way of a lot of things. Now, here's my thing. Jermell Charlo is no longer a champion. He was the former undisputed champion at 154 pounds. He relinquished all titles, which kind of had everybody puzzled because we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know if Jermell Charlo was even going to go back down to 154 pounds after moving up to 168 pounds. We didn't know, if he's going to move up to 160. We just didn't know what was going on with Jermell Charlo, right? But it seems as though he wants to, or it is perceived as he wants to fight for the WBA title, which is his title that he relinquished or whatnot, which all blocks Terence Crawford from getting that fight, right? Now, there's many ways to look at this, right? I just gave you an example of two in the when I was reading, the article or whatever, but could it be that, since nobody has heard of this guy, right? Could it be that it's possible that Jermell Charlo just wants a soft touch-up coming back? Maybe. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that Jermell Charlo would still be able to beat the likes of Sebastian Fundora at this particular time, given that Sebastian Fundora is not really, he's not really, I don't think he's a big threat to Jermell, but whatever the case may be. But more than likely what's going on is the PBC, it seems like they're trying to block Terence Crawford. That's just the politics of boxing, bro. If they do, that's kind of a petty move. I definitely want to see Crawford back in the ring, as he's been quiet since his fight against Errol Spence. Which was July of last year. Ironically, Errol Spence seems to be getting. It's possible that Errol Spence would be getting a shot at the titles before Terence Crawford would, and Errol Spence is the one who lost. That makes no sense. But again, that's the politics in boxing, right? These guys are using their pawns to make moves happen for their fighters, and I guess rightfully so. I mean, not rightfully so. I don't want to say that like that's a good move, because it's not fair. Honestly, I think Terence Crawford should get a crack at those titles to become a 4-division champion. I really think he should. But regardless, I don't think that it's I don't think that I just see it as the PBC looking out for their own or whatnot, which is a part of boxing. And it's not just the PBC that does this. All organizations or all promotional companies do this as well. They look out for their own, right? But regardless, man, look, I don't know what. Jermell Charlo made a lot of money with his fight against Canelo Alvarez, and I stated that in the video. I felt like Jermell Charlo would go ghost for a while, and then we probably won't hear from him for like a year or something like that before he fights, because a lot of times when fighters make that type of money, it's like they really don't have the desire to continue to fight, right? So I don't know if Jermell Charlo is even really gonna fight this guy or whatever the situation may be, but we don't even know where Jermell Charlo's head is at right now. Pause. Seeing how we haven't heard anything, no interviews or anything, like, and maybe that's a good thing. I don't even know if he's been posting on his Instagram or not, but maybe that's a good thing, bro. Maybe he needs to clear his head. He was going through some legal situations or whatnot, and hopefully I guess all of that is being cleared up. Maybe he's just enjoying his time with his family, rightfully so. I know he likes to invest in a lot of land, so it's no telling what Jermell Charlo has going. But as for Terence Crawford, man, I think Terence Crawford's next fight, it's only right that his next fight is for a title, because the man deserves it. The man is undisputed, the first male undisputed champion in 2 different weight classes. I think it's only right that Terence Crawford is owed a title shot. And I think that he really could beat all of those guys. I think that a matchup with him and Sebastian Fundora would be interesting, as seeing how tall Sebastian Fundora is. But I think that Terence Crawford has the tools to beat all of those guys. Tim Tszyu, Sebastian Fundora, Josh Kelly, this guy that we just talked about. Like, I think Jermell Charlo could. I keep saying Jermell Charlo. I think that Terence Crawford can become undisputed in 3 weight classes, which would just be phenomenal on top of his already Hall of Fame career. As for Jermell Charlo, I think that he has a Hall of Fame career, seeing how he's done something that nobody else has done, and he's becoming undisputed in the 4-belt era at 154 pounds. That's perfect, for me. But I just don't know if he has the hunger. I would still like to see him versus Terence Crawford. I just wouldn't be as excited as I would have been before the whole Jermell Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez fight happened. All right, but anyways, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Who do you think is wrong in this situation? Do you think Jermell Charlo should be fighting for his belt, or do you think Terence Crawford deserves it? Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?